Hello and welcome to another episode of, I guess, my collection. This time for, oh god, sorry, my chair. This time for February. Sorry about that noise, my chair was in an awkward spot. So, I went to a con and did not get much, unfortunately, but I figured I'd show some of the stuff I got from the con, some of the figures. And these two I didn't actually get from the con, but they arrived yesterday, and they're amiibos I've wanted forever, so I'm super excited to finally have them. I love Splatoon. I didn't get too much at the con, mostly keychains that were fan art, and I don't have the contact information or sites for a lot of the art, so I won't be showing those because I don't want to be publicizing art I can't point you guys back towards so you can find the original creator. I don't think that'd be fair, but I got two of these DR blind boxes. I really wanted the sisters. I think they're great, silly characters. And unfortunately, I ended up with the two characters I wanted the least of the five, because I only bought two. I should have bought more. I got Mikado, and I totally forget his name, but Hat Guy, who I haven't seen all of the new stuff, only the first of the new season, so I don't remember it too well. I know I'm not super familiar with him, but he seemed pretty cool in the first season that he shows up in, but I haven't seen too much since. And then the last thing I got, one second, that I can really show you, sort of, is this big ol' Pumpkaboo plush here. So, those are my biggest con grabs. It's just like a one-day mini-con. Technically, the most expensive thing I bought were the tickets for the 3-day con in July instead, because they had early bird sales instead of paying $60, so I got that. I did pick up a lot of manga this month, though, so I'll jump into that. First up, we got Fire Force Volume 8. I love this series. I am slightly ahead of the releases right now. I binged it all online before I found out it was actually being released in physical print, so I am now just buying my way to catching up. I don't want to read ahead. I want to get all the books. I really like buying, getting volumes and being able to just binge the whole volume at once. It's really nice. I have some other series I need to catch up on to do that. Next up, I got The Promised Neverland 2. I haven't gotten a chance to read this yet, but I'm super excited. Volume 1 was fantastic, and I'm so excited to see where they go from there, so I'll hopefully be reading this in the next week or so. I have a lot of reading to catch up on, so. I got Volume 3 of Spiral. Volume 2 was sold out at the store I usually buy from, so I ordered it off Amazon, but it never arrived, and when I told the buyer that, they just refunded me, so now I'm missing Volume 2. So I'm gonna have to go find that. So I can't read this one yet, but it's a Kiyoshiro Dara series. I'm a huge fan of the author, so I'm looking forward to reading more of this when I can. I know there's an anime too that I want to watch eventually. Next up, they were on sale, so I picked them up. I got NTR Netsuzo Trap Volume 1 and 2. Someone told me it was less creepy and coercive in the manga than it was in the anime. They lied to me. It's almost shot for shot as bad, and it gets worse. So, this is a really trashy manga. I'm still probably gonna keep buying it because I collect Yuri, and there's not too many English Yuri volumes and series out there, so I need to take what I can get, sort of. Speaking of, I think I might have posted this last season, or last video, but I don't remember when it came out, so if I didn't, just in case, I'll show this again. My notes are messed up on what volumes I got this month, so I couldn't remember if I got this or not, but Nameless Asterism is a fantastic series. I adore it. I read it all online far before they ever announced it coming out. I'm so happy to have this volume. It's a great love triangle series, a great drama. Lots of cool looks into gender, and even some boys love in there if you like that. I feel like it ended too soon. It definitely should have had another 2 or 3 volumes. It was fleshing out some really neat ideas and then kind of had to rush to the end because it was cancelled, which sucks, but it's still a very good series even with that. It's probably one of the best I've seen, and one of the series that gave me the most hope at portraying a trans lead and having a polyamorous ending, but of course it rushed, so spoilers. It kind of hints at that throughout, so maybe. And I'd really love if the author could like put out an extra volume or something. It's by Kina Kobayashi. I believe this is their first work, and it is amazing for like a first work. So I'm super excited to see what they do from here, and I can't wait to have all of this. It's 5 volumes in total. Volume 1 is out. Sorry if I did gush about that in the last video. I couldn't remember, so we just get to hear it again, I guess. Next up is also on sale, so I got the first volume of Citrus. I'm not caught up with the anime and not caught up with the manga. It's another one that gets kind of questionable, like NTI, but I take what I can get, and I hear it gets better later on. I hear once everything is established, it's a lot less creepy and not as bad, so I'm hoping that's true, because I believed NTI not being bad, and I was lied to then. Let's hope I'm not being lied to again. Next up, I got Volume 1 of the Dark Horse Omnibus of Cardcaptor Sakura. I loved this series as a kid. The Clear Card anime's out, so this is kind of my way of rewatching or rereading to catch up. I love Magical Girl series. I also picked up Volume 2, so I just need 3 and 4 of the Omnibus, and then instead of waiting and reading through it all, because I do know most of what happened, because I saw the anime forever ago, and because it was on sale, I also picked up Volume 1 of Clear Cards, so my Cardcaptor Sakura collection is booming. It kind of fits my Yuri collection because of Tomoyo, which is nice, and, you know, I just really need more Magical Girl stuff in my collection. Not so Magical Girl, but I also got Volume 1 of The Girl from the Other Side. It was on sale. My friend, Lastly, who I share this channel with, really recommended it to me, so I read this. It was fantastic. I can't wait to pick up more. The art is so cool. Like, it's so detailed and just, it feels like some fantastical fairy tale, and it's just so cool. So I'd highly recommend this if you like kind of dark fairy tale stuff. Next, I got Kigurumi Guardians, another sale pickup. It's by the person who did the character designs, I believe, for Mawaru Penguin Drum. And it is a wild ride. It is fucking weird. It's so balls to the walls, over the top crazy. I need to read more to know where it goes from there. It's like weird dream doll people stealing people's bodies and emotions to make them like their weird evil doll things, and these people have to stop them and protect them with their magical Kigurumi fursuit people who, when they kiss, turn into hot men. One of the people with the hot men furry soldier super hero people is also a guy, and so, I mean, if you like boys love, it hints it at that, but yeah, it's a wild ride, but I enjoyed it for how crazy it was. So I'll probably pick up more of that. Let's see here. Next up, I'm a huge fan of the anime, so I just picked up the Kimono Friends manga. I haven't gotten a chance to read it yet. It seems a lot different from the anime. It seems like it's more about when the park was active, and just like slice of life type stuff with them, so I'm super excited to read this because I love slice of life. It's actually really thick too, but I haven't gotten the chance yet, so hopefully soon. I am very looking forward to it. And then I also got book 4 of Kase-san, one of my favorite Yuris that is out. Is one of the best Yuris on the market right now. It's just super pure, super cute, super gay. The art is fantastic. Oh, there's the barcode thing. Oh, it's still in there, huh? But it's a fantastic read if you like Yuri. I'd highly recommend it. And then the last manga I got this off eBay for a good sale, but I got Rosen Maiden, the Tokyo Pop release, Volume 1, and these are in such good condition, I'm almost terrified they're bootleg, but who would bootleg Tokyo Pop stuff? Like, it's just like, this feels like it's straight out of a collector's. It came all in plastic bags. It's like almost in perfect condition. I think there's one cover that just has a cut on it, but I got the complete collection here of the original manga. Of course, Peach Pit's gone back and created more. That's the first batch. Peach Pit's gone back and written more since, which is why there's also new anime, but this covers, I think, up to Tramond. Although Tramond had original story, so probably slightly before then, but look how thin 8 is. That's so weird to me. That's part of what I'm like, these bootleg, I feel fishy, but they look like regular Tokyo Pop releases. They're just in such crazy good condition. It blew me away because it's so hard to find Tokyo Pop releases in this good condition, especially Rose and Maiden, especially at the price I got them at. I got all 8 volumes for like $80 Canadian. That was with shipping, which is like $10 a book in that condition, which is insane, but you know, I'm super happy. And then at the con I also got this. It's like a single chapter of the Twilight Princess manga. I'm probably not going to keep it. I don't know, maybe someone likes to collect it, I'll find it and give it to them. After that, I did get some anime and stuff, and games, so although I haven't shown a game collection, the games, I got a lot of games this month. Should I show them, or should I start doing that next time? I don't know, I'll do it next time. I didn't really get much anime games. It's kind of weird trying to show, hey, look, I got these anime games. I was like, they'll show up on my stream eventually. I don't need to show those off, but actual anime, maybe I'll do if it's like a game of an anime. Something like that. But yeah, I got the Robotics Notes Save Funimation release. This is its alternate cover. I love this series. It's such a good nod to like Mecha and Super Robot series, and I had a blast watching this forever ago, so I'm glad to finally own it. Got it on sale really cheap. I got all of these on sale really cheap, so I was super happy with all 3 of these. I also got the first season of Show by Rock, which I am a huge fan of, and there's the alternate art cover. It doesn't want to go back on, but I love Show by Rock. I want to pick up the 2nd season. I haven't actually watched it yet, but this is one of my favorite pseudo-magical girl series, so. And then the last Funimation one I picked up was the Haruta and Chika series, and there's the alternate cover for that, which is gorgeous. And this series is cool. A lot of people wrote it off as like a Sound Euphonium knockoff because it markets itself as like a band anime, but it's actually like a mystery of the week type series where you have to like figure out what's going on in the mystery, and this dude is canonically gay, so I mean you have a canonically gay lead, which you don't see often, so that was super cool. So it goes with my random LGBT anime and manga stuff, so I'm super happy to have this. It is a cool series. It's actually really cheap. Surprisingly, I don't know why. I guess it wasn't super popular, but it's a good series if you like mystery stuff. I'd highly recommend it. It's like kind of campy, but in a good way. It's just like fun, let's figure it out, and then sometimes you have dark stuff. And then over here, I got the Tanaka-kun Eyes Listless box set, which finally came in. And this is my favorite Sentai box set release. It is gorgeous. I haven't flipped all the reverse covers yet, but all of these have reverse covers too. They're really cool, and I hope to check them out. And then we have the little notebook. So yeah, this is a super cool release. I'm super excited for the Flip Flappers one. I have to order it still because it never came up on Canadian Amazon for pre-order because Section 23 dropped the ball. So I'm gonna have to probably pre-order that through Right Stuff for like an extra $30, but I mean, I want to get it, so I'll get it. But yeah, that's all of my collection stuff for this month. I hope you enjoyed. I hope there's something that would interest you and make you go, oh, I want to check that out. And yeah, if there's anything you think I would like based on the stuff I've shown, give me some recommendations. I'd love to find some new series as well. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a great time. Take care.